Welcome to Inside Taiwan. My name is Fiona, and this is the AI-powered podcast that takes you behind the headlines into the heart of the supply chain at the center of global attention. Every day, we sift through 30 trusted sources from Taiwan's business dailies to the world's top financial and tech outlets, using AI to surface the stories that matter most. Distilled for global investors and decision makers. Follow Inside Taiwan for insights delivered with speed and context. The world of AI chips often feels like a high-stakes chess match. But what if the game wasn't just about designing the most powerful pieces, but also about teaching your allies how to build them? And what if one of the biggest players decided to look for a whole new set of game pieces? Today, we're looking at a fascinating convergence of strategy, competition, and nation building. We'll start with an exclusive report on a potential US-Taiwan trade deal that's about much more than just tariffs. Then we'll dive into a move by Meta that could shake up Nvidia's dominance. And finally, we'll zoom out to ask the big question. With billions pouring in, are we in an AI bubble or at the dawn of a decade-long supercycle? Let's get into it. First up, a major exclusive from Reuters is making waves today. The Trump administration is reportedly negotiating a far-reaching trade deal with Taiwan. Now, on the surface, this might sound like standard international diplomacy, but the devil and the brilliance is in the details. This isn't just about lowering Taiwan's 20% export tariff. The deal would link those tariff reductions to something the US desperately needs: Taiwanese investment and expertise to build up its domestic chip manufacturing. Think of it as a teach a man to fish strategy, but for the most complex manufacturing process on Earth. According to sources, Taiwanese companies, including the giant TSMC, would commit fresh capital and, crucially, send their engineers to the US to expand operations and train American workers. Now, why is this training component the real headline here? Because it addresses the Achilles heel of America's ambition to reshore chip production. We've all heard about the delays at TSMC's Arizona fab. Chairman C.C. Wei himself said it's taken twice as long to build as a similar plant in Taiwan, pointing directly to a lack of skilled labor. Money from the CHIPS Act can build factories, but it can't create a generation of experienced semiconductor engineers overnight. This deal aims to solve that. It even includes support for building out U.S. science park infrastructure, trying to replicate the ecosystem model that made Taiwan a powerhouse. Of course, this is a delicate dance. Taiwan has promised to keep its most advanced research at home, and any deal like this is bound to draw close attention from Beijing. But it highlights the incredible leverage Taiwan holds. Even as the US pours billions into becoming more self-reliant, it needs Taiwan's deep-seated knowledge to make it a reality. This isn't just a trade deal, it's a blueprint for a deeper, more integrated technology partnership. Next up, while the US government is playing the long game, big tech is making moves that could reshape the market right now. According to Taiwan's central news agency, Meta is in talks with Google to use its custom-built AI chips, known as tensor processing units, or TPUs. The report suggests Meta could start renting these TPUs next year to test the waters, with a potential for wider adoption around 2027. So why is this a big deal? Because for years, Nvidia has been the undisputed king of AI hardware. Its GPUs are the engine behind the entire AI revolution. Meta exploring an alternative is like the world's biggest shipping company considering a new type of engine for its fleet. It signals a potential crack in Nvidia's fortress. Google's pitch is reportedly that its TPUs are cheaper and offer better security. But the real challenge isn't just about hardware performance. As one analyst put it, Nvidia's biggest advantage, its moat, is its software ecosystem, called CUDA. Think of it like Apple's iOS versus Android. Developers around the world are fluent in CUDA. They build their AI models on it. Asking them to switch to a new system is a massive undertaking. It's a testament to the pressure on cost and supply that a giant like Meta is even considering it. And here's where the Taiwan connection comes in. Pegatron's chairman, Tung Tzu-Hsien, a man whose company assembles the world's AI servers, had a great take on this. He pointed out that whether it's Nvidia's GPU, Google's TPU, or even a chip designed by Tesla, the manufacturing orders will almost certainly land with one company, TSMC. It's a powerful reminder. No matter who wins the design race, the foundry at the heart of the supply chain, right here in Taiwan, remains indispensable. All of these moves, the trade negotiations, the search for alternative chips, are happening against the larger backdrop of the US-China tech rivalry. A recent commentary in Taiwan's media frames this perfectly, describing it as a contest for technological hegemony where semiconductors are the ultimate geopolitical bargaining chip. The US has implemented export controls on high-end Nvidia chips to slow China's AI progress. And we're seeing the ripple effects. China is responding by pouring massive investment into its own domestic chip industry. We saw evidence of this in Alibaba's latest earnings. Its cloud intelligence unit saw 34% growth, fueled by intense domestic demand from Chinese companies hungry for AI capabilities. In this high-stakes environment, the article argues that Taiwan, and specifically TSMC, acts as a critical stabilizing force. With around 90% of the world's most advanced chips made here, any disruption could send shockwaves through the global economy. TSMC's unique position is that it serves everyone. It's a neutral supplier to rivals on both sides of the Pacific. This makes Taiwan an essential, if sometimes uncomfortable, linchpin of global stability. It's not just a factory, it's a cornerstone of the modern world. So, with all this tension, massive investment, and sky-high valuations, it's natural to ask the question, are we just in another tech bubble? At a recent forum in Taipei, Foxconn's rotating chief executive, Yang Chuchen, gave a firm answer. No. She argued that AI isn't speculative hype. It's a genuine industrial revolution fueling a decade-long super cycle of growth. And she brought the receipts. She noted that global cloud service providers have already invested over $600 billion with AI-focused data center spending in 2025 alone, projected to exceed $4.4 billion. Foxconn itself is betting big. The company, best known for assembling iPhones, is transforming. It's investing $1.4 billion in a massive data center here in Taiwan and partnering with Nvidia and automaking giant Stellantis on everything from AI factories to robo-taxis. They're not just building the hardware anymore, they're building their own AI models and platforms. It's like asking the construction crew building a new city if they think people will actually move in. They're seeing the demand firsthand. This sentiment is echoed in the venture capital world. One investor recently described the growth in AI startups as galactic. While acknowledging the high valuations, he noted that unlike the dot-com era, the underlying demand is real and staggering. The advice to founders today is to raise more money than you think you need, not because the bubble will pop, but to have the resources to ride the enormous wave of growth that's coming. The focus is shifting from simply building AI models to creating real-world applications that boost productivity. And as that happens, the conversation will shift from, is this a bubble, to how do we keep up? So what we're seeing today is a supply chain in dynamic motion. It's a story of collaboration, with the US and Taiwan exploring new ways to share knowledge. It's a story of competition, with giants like Meta and Google challenging the status quo, and it's all set against a geopolitical backdrop that makes every move more significant. The one constant? Taiwan's indispensable role at the center of it all, not just making the chips, but enabling the very future of technology. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Inside Taiwan. Don't forget to subscribe to the AI-powered podcast, bringing you the stories and signals shaping the world's most valuable supply chain.